So Ralph is my first son. I have three sons. He's the oldest, and I named him after me. So if you check his birth certificate, you will see Paul Ralph Yarl, and I'm Paul K. Yarl. So, and I could not be more proud to have him as my son, just because from the time he was born up to this day, I used to sometimes wonder, it's like he's a different kind of kid. Like, he never did anything to make me angry. Even when he was 2, 5, 10, other parents have kids and they have to deal with the trouble of trouble kids. Ralph have never give me any doubt that there's something wrong with him. That's something that he needs to fix.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, he made my job so much easier as a parent.
So, when you learned about this, it had to have been.
Yes, so all the time I've been away from Ralph, the mother, I've never gotten a text or call about any emergency or any trouble. This is the first time ever I got a text from the mother on Friday morning. She said, there is an emergency, call me back. So when I saw the text, I was shocked. It never happened, so why now? So something must have really been wrong. So I picked up the phone and called back immediately. And before she told me that he got shot, my first reaction was, what? Then she told me the story that she sent him to pick up his siblings and he went to the wrong house. That's as much as she knew, and that's what she told me. I tried to get some details about what happened, the circumstances, and she was as clueless as me. She just said that she don't even know the shooter. She don't know the ID of the shooter, because I wanted to know who did it, So ultimately, over time, some of the details start coming out about who did it and why he did it, and I'm still shocked up to this day when I started seeing some of the details. Like, he got shot multiple times and he had to leave the house and go to the next door neighborhood to knock on the door, and some people came out to call the police. All these details, I didn't know it at the time. I just knew that he just got shot and he was in the hospital, and the shooter got a statement from the precinct, and he was let go home, which kind of shocked me again. It's like somebody was shooting to kill him, and the shooter was let go just like that. So that was another shock to me. So.
Did you immediately, all right, I've got to go?
Yes, so I just took my car, as old as it is, got on the highway, and started going to Kansas City and try to be there as soon as possible to see Ralph.
What did he look like? How was he doing when you saw him in that hospital bed?
So the first night that I got there was Friday night. There were obviously restrictions because he had just came from the surgery, and they didn't want distractions, and which I can understand. And he was still fresh from the operations, so they said I should return in the morning, Saturday morning, which I did. So when I saw him, he was in the bed, just like the pictures on Facebook. Those were not taken by me, but they look exactly as he looked when I saw him. And that was my terror shock, because the last time I saw Ralph, he was in a happy mood. So to see him in a bed, fighting for his life, he could have been dead, could have been in coma, because it was a head wound. So I was really shocked And just the knowing that it was an innocent shooting, that he did not do a wrong. He wasn't expecting to be shot. He was expecting to pick up his siblings, his twin, 12 years old twin siblings, to get shot. It was just confused me. I couldn't understand. So, but I'm happy that he's here with us. We didn't lose him.
How's he doing?
So
Now.
he's home with the mom, and he's a lucky kid because the mother, she's a nurse, a RN, so she took some time off from work. So he's patient number one. So she's full-time as a caregiver. So he's doing good. There's an appointment to meet up with the brain doctors, I think the neurologist. So that's the next appointment to check his head, make sure all his functions are good because of the hair wound. So that's coming up.
Was he able to speak with you, talk with you at all?
No, I tried to have him say something, but the mother, she said no. Time will come. Be patient. So I said, all right, hands off. I'll give him space. He needs healing. He's gonna be all right. I'm not gonna push it.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
This could have ended a lot differently.
Yes, could have. The circumstances at night, multiple shots. And that's what confused me. It's like, wow, he didn't deserve it. There's no trouble in his past that I know of. So I wasn't expecting anything to ever come his way. Even a gunshot wound is out of the blue. So.
What do you want to happen now as far as this person who shot your son?
Yeah, so I don't want to go there, with the politics, with the racism or the charges and the gun violence. I am trying to restrain myself from going into all that. I try to focus on Ralph. But I am relieved that charges were filed not just because of Ralph, because of the next kid. Like if there were no charges and he will let go, who knows, the next kid that will come to the same house, the same neighborhood, who knows what will happen to them. Ralph has siblings that live in the same neighborhood. They could be next. So having the charges and the possibility of having him placed somewhere where he would not harm another kid, I'm satisfied with that. I also think, if you think he's a threat, why couldn't you call 911? Why couldn't you call the police? So those are the thoughts that run through my mind.
What kinds of things does your son do? I think I saw music, and what kinds of things does he enjoy? What kind of kid is he?
So growing up, he did everything. He was in a soccer league. He used to score a lot of goals. We raised him in a church, so he used to be on the youth church choir. He used to sing. He used to play the musical instruments. And he took some of those experiences into his school. He got on the school band, mastered all the instruments.
What does he play?
The same musical, I don't know, cabinet, I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, not just a single.
He plays multiple instruments.
Yeah, multiple instruments, right. So
Wow.
It's just it's passion. But I think the church cannot give him that foundation to want to carry on,
Can you believe this? A, this has happened to your son.
Right.
B, this has gotten attention nationwide.
Right.
The whole country is focused on the case involving your son and his injury.
Yes, I cannot imagine because I am low key, I am humble, I'm not out there. Even now, I'm still restrained. You don't see me all over the TV. And I could be one of those people that just want to be on as many cameras as possible. I mean, I have received so many requests for interview. I took this one because I live here now. I think Indianapolis deserves to know some part of the story that no one else know. But yes, I still can't believe it happened, but I'm grateful, I'm thankful. I still have Ralph. I appreciate all the love, all the prayers, all the thoughts. One special moment that I want to talk about is about his 5th grade teacher from elementary school. So the teacher reached out to us. She said, "Can I have Ralph's permission to talk about Ralph to some celebrities?" So when Ralph heard the request, he smiled. He said, "Of course."
Anything else that you'd like to share or message you'd like to share with people that they need to know about your son and what happened?
So most of the information that I receive is from other people. That's why I want to go back there in a couple of days to get closer to him as he recovers. He needs me now more than ever. I need to be there to do my part. Other people are doing their part. You know, he needs to go to his doctor's appointments. The siblings need me to be there if they need to go places, because the people that are doing their part now, they're going to return back to their life. They're going to go to work. They're going to need some time, you know. So, but I need to be there for Ralph.